There's nothing more frightening than sensing a strange presence in your own home. There are many videos of unexplained things caught on camera, most of which are pretty chilling. And most have concluded that these videos are clear evidence of paranormal activity. However, as usual, that's debatable. That said, here are 6 scary things that were caught in homes. Something chilling was caught on camera inside a house. Kevin Vital has been experiencing strange activity in his home. One day, Kevin decides to record his house to capture the strange entity that has been haunting him for the past few days. The video begins with Kevin going through all the rooms of his place. Nothing odd happens as he does this. However, as he goes back to the laundry room, Kevin captures something on camera without noticing. You making that beeping noise, huh, talking? Then the same apparition appears by the front door, this time appearing to be dashing back and forth. Now we're gonna bless the place with. It was only after Kevin replayed the video that he noticed this. Kevin was sure that some entity was haunting his home, and as you can imagine, he was glad to have proof of this apparition. Now this one is really hard to debunk, mainly because of how genuine Kevin seems throughout the entire video, and because of how real the strange shadow that appears before him is. Kevin is right, blessing his home might be the best way to get rid of whatever might be that's haunting him. This video was uploaded by Joseph Chenzuo, who claims that strange things have been happening. Inside his apartment, the video starts off with Joseph talking about the things that him and his girlfriend have seen, such as objects being displaced and doors opening by themselves. He then gives a quick tour of his home, showing us that no one else is inside. Afterwards, he places the camera on a stand and leaves a recording for the night. After 2 hours, Joseph captures something quite chilling. What the fuck was that? It's hard to tell if this is fake. Joseph could have edited the video, cutting out the part where he went back into the room to cause the flickering lights. However, that doesn't explain how the door opened on its own, or how the guitar strummed itself. Joseph really seems creeped out, so this might be real, however. Like most of these videos, this one should be taken with a grain of salt. This video was uploaded to YouTube after the uploader noticed something strange in it. It was filmed by the YouTuber's friend who's been hearing strange noises in her bedroom. She decided to set up a camera pointed towards her bed while she slept, hoping to capture these noises. However, little did she know she would capture something quite unnerving. After watching this more than once, it appears that the so-called creature is actually a kid. But upon closer examination, the way in which this kid behaves is very odd. Notice that after throwing itself on the bed, it seems to slither away, and before that, it seems to disappear after throwing itself on the sheets. This may just be clear evidence of paranormal activity. But of course, we should be a little skeptical about this. Perhaps this is a hoax, but it's really hard to prove that. Whether it's fake or not, this video is still creepy to watch. A dog by the name of Bossy senses something unusual during the night. The following video was uploaded by Mama Owl Paranormal, who recorded something strange while sleeping. Oh, let me, you are dead. Apparently, these strange orbs have been appearing for the past few nights, and each time they appear, her dog Bossy either growls or barks. This is really odd, because Bossy would do neither unless something really disturbs her. As of today, Bossy and her owner have moved to a new home. And the reason for moving isn't clear, but the most likely explanation might be that they moved out to get away from all the strange activity that's been happening. That's one way of getting away from all of this. However, there have been some cases in which people have reported being haunted, even after moving out, so who knows what might happen next. A tech reviewer captures something chilling on camera. Ty William has been experiencing strange activity in his new house ever since the first day he moved in. Right from the start of the video, William talks about the time his bedroom door locked itself and about the chilling history of his home. According to William, 3 people have died on his property. He then shows a picture that he took of his living room, which shows a brass fitting from a propane tank suspended in midair. Then as the video continues, something chilling happens. Something just fell in the house. I don't know what it was. I don't know if you heard that. Can you hear that? There was just footsteps. All right, afterwards, his dog starts barking, which is something his dog often does, usually at the wall, thus further convincing him that his home is haunted, which might not be, but based on the evidence provided, he may have proof. A homeowner captured something unnerving on camera. On February 22, 2008 at 11 p.m., Phil Koch places 3 cameras in different rooms in the hopes of capturing the strange things that have been happening in his home. Out of the 3 cameras, the one placed in the living room captures something chilling. As he leaves his house, this happens. Phil further adds that both him and his neighbor have been experiencing what they assume to be paranormal activity. He also adds that 3 people have died in his home in the past 5 years with this in mind. It's understandable why Phil would think that a ghost might be causing all this. Perhaps Phil is lying. This might be a hoax. Since strings could have been used to open the wooden case, this is probably what he did. But it's hard to tell if he's telling the truth. Then Phil has solid evidence of paranormal activity. However, he's going to need more than one video to prove this.